welcome back to another race. This time not doing any league. We're going to the unknown territory of the old officials for the 87s. But yeah, hopefully it would be a lot less stressful, I guess. As in, there's not going to be so many fast people in this thing, and it kind of be a good thing. Feel definitely washed, not washed, but like not keeping up with the Joneses. A little good luck. Hell yeah. Speaking of trip, yeah, feeling like I'm not keeping up with the Joneses too much anymore. Um, a lot of the guys that I usually run with, and like not so much the mid pack because they're still pretty fast. But like in those like really tough races, we end up in the mid pack. A lot of them have been doing like just been killing it last few races I've been with them, and definitely get a little bit of FOMO if you're missing out. Like Tristan super fast last time we raced. And even in the league, no, like Colin, he's been super fast lately. Dan's been overcoming Rex and just cruising by. Um, Zach's been going to Sage. Bryce has been super fast. Charles has been super fast. We'll keep it on the road, but yeah, like I gotta get my gotta get my stuff together. So trying to do a little bit more officials now. I still don't have a lot of energy throughout the week. Being a fifth grade teacher and all, it got. For only thing I want to do when I get home is take a little nap before I get dinner started. So or go for a run. So, iRacing has been put on the back burner, but for good reason. But you know, still want to be a little bit decent at the hobby that you choose to do. And I like iRacing or sim racing. You're just going fast legally. So we'll see what we can do. I don't recognize a lot of names in here other than Trip. A couple of them vaguely I remember racing against. And then being pretty fast, like Jason Jim Bernstein. Anybody with the three names I usually recognize. But yeah, mainly, so we're just racing for self goal. Not so much to really win. Mainly to keep these tire percentages even. That's the main thing I've been upset with myself. I've been destroying the right front, trying to go fast, and that's not been really working out for me because I still am not that fast. And then I just end up with a race car that doesn't do what I want it to do. So,
That's it. Go.
yeah, we're gonna try to get our swagger back today, and see if a little self-esteem booster, I guess. I don't know. Been really struggling in the league. A lot of my finishes have been because of others' mistakes and not so much me really going above and beyond outside of like the weird tracks like a Dover, Darlington, where just magically I'm able to have some speed without killing the tires. But those are more so because those track conditions, especially because they usually like to run them super hot in the league, it kind of punishes you for going fast. So it's still kind of a hollow victory, if that makes sense. So
Green flag.
we'll try to get back into it today. Kansas is a good old mile and a half, so this will be a good practice for trying to get some good tire wear. And we mess up lap one. So we'll be qualifying towards the back. But yeah, I want to get a green flag stop is the goal, which hopefully is the case here. I don't know if it's split or not. Not taking the fast line at all. I don't even know what the fast line is here. But yeah. Try to purchase a little bit better than we did at lap one. Need to turn down a little bit. And hopefully get a better lap here. Off a little bit early going into the green. Just because I want this one to count. Turn down. That's it. A little bit better. 7.6. But yeah. Oh, that's a wall. Yeah. If you could tell, I'm running low line this race, but I saw the fast guys do some high line in 1 and 2, high line 3 and 4, so figured give it a try. But more importantly, I've been awful getting on a pit road lately. Just pit road in general. Starting from the pits in the 87's race, and then overshooting my stall on a 35-mile-per-hour pit road.
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again.
I think I'm braking at the, or like turning down at the green Menards. That seems to give me the right angle, but I need to really get down speed-wise to 45.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright. Oh, that's that. At least for the 7 car, but yeah, I was trying to watch Dustin's lap, and he did like high, and was still doing crazy times, so we'll see. Nobody in Discord with me, so it'd just be a lot of rambling, but, you know, sometimes it's a little bit needed. But yeah, the league has been a little bit stressful for me. As far as been a little bit stressful as far as having that internal feeling, try to keep up with people. I think they call it ego driving or whatnot. It came out a little bit last race with some coping that I don't really like, not really proud of. So formal apologies. I think it was Shane and Colin were the two that I unjustifiably blamed for my own mistakes, so lack of braking. So yeah, we'll get back to how we usually approach things. The only thing that's a little bit scary is I haven't been wrecked in a while, so I am expecting or wrecking myself, which I should have last race. I don't know. I got lucky the curb was really high and saved my car from sliding all the way off the track, but yeah, so might be due for this race. It does seem to have like a big field, so there is a chance that we're gonna be going to the garage to get some repairs done, but hopefully that's not the case, but I'm ready if it is. Actually remember to grid this time. 62 laps at a 90.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
Yeah, name of the game, try to keep the tires even if it's, I'm in 20th place.
We expect to be fighting for the podium.
That's ridiculous. We should not, even if it was a good track, we're car 7, TJ. We should not be going for the podium. That'd be cool if we did, but
radio check.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I also didn't want to do the
got you, Grant.
No, it's called the fast time slot. The Real Housewives of the 87s meet on a Wednesday night. They're way too fast for the speed direction I'm going right now.
Good race, everybody.
So it's just been more of the same, getting frustrated around like 15th, 20th.
Yeah, it was a good race, guys.
Looks like we got some
Still waiting on
kind souls here. Got a Chick Hicks scheme, a little retro Radio Shack. Got a Bobby Labonte to my outside here.
For this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
He's gonna do that all game. Hope he does a blowover in DC's.
Nice lap there, Justin.
Jason Jim. Brandon, we gotta go, brother.
Alright.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
Alright. They haven't done a Kansas race this week. I'm personally get the same thing I do for the other 1.5 miles. Just ride the low line and have the tires kind of do my little catch-up mechanic. If there's a long run, if there's not a long run, then we're going to have to figure this out. We're going to have to figure out how to run fast. Which I've not been... We got a D... So, I think objectively, the fast lap, we got into the 0.5s, but not fast enough. The alien times are still 3/10 ahead of what I am capable of doing. So... if there's if it's a lot of cautions where it's not gonna be faring too well.
Alright, man. race cars in.
Oh, he went early. Apologize.
Green, green, green.
Or not early. He didn't go early, but I was sleeping on that one, so apologies to whoever was behind me. It's probably me for the better. He's gonna go inside, so we'll let him have the inside.
Still there. Clear low, clear
Let
low.
him move. See if we can follow him around the one car. So it looks like the outside is the preferred line so far in the early stage, but I fear what that does to the tires, but we'll see.
39.7.
So I'm gonna let off early, get to that low line, and wait till it actually goes down the track. Try and get a little bit of right rear action going.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Not a good sign. Because it does look like it's going to be a low line versus high line kind of deal, to where those running high line will be very good in the short run, or if we get short runs. And it's looking like if it's long runs, the guys who start on the low will be the beneficiaries, so I guess just up to cautions, maybe, for the fast guys. Yeah, we'll see. Slow down, lower down. Yeah, Roman with a really aggressive move, but pretty impressive. He pulled it off. He was able to weave in between us. So he's gonna be on a mission. Looks like the one car, old Brandon's taking it easy, so that's why I kind of don't want to just go rip top if he's keeping it low, but this might be his first Kansas race of the week, so I saw the two leaders were running high, so that's the only thing that has me a little bit scared, a little bit hesitant to do the normal low until like about 3/4 of the way through the run.
Past the one, past the.
I don't know where the one car's going. You like a lucky dog? I'm really confused. Maybe he's just down there wiggling. I'm really confused now. I don't know where he was going.
Past the one, past the.
Fair enough. But taking the chicane. Oh, I recognize Jeffrey Furcon. He's usually around where I am, if not a little bit faster. I think he was faster in
Extra
practice.
15 car.
Yeah, I did run earlier this week, I think a Gen 4 one. No, it was last week. It was like at the end of last. It was this week, but like the last time slot. And that's where I really struggled with the right fronts. Like no speed in the short run, no speed in the middle run, no speed in the long run. Just, like, it was brutal. And then
Alright, man,
speed
we're
on
going
pit
green
road.
next
So.
time, bye.
That wasn't a fun one. I mean, I had fun driving, of course. I always do, no matter the result. But yeah, not good timing for that kind of race. So, name of the game's Redemption today. I might do the Gen 4 one if they're at a track that's not super tough, which I think they might be, or they might be at a fun track. So I'll see where they're at. Might run one of those with my buddy, but yeah, doing 87 solo today. I do want the Gen 4 lead to come back. I did very much enjoy that, and the drivers that were in it, just kind of like the respect factor. As in, you didn't feel like you were getting run over by somebody faster, and to those that you were faster than, you gave them patience. Like, for example,
Get ready.
I'll do after the start here. Because I need to be,
All right, man.
don't want to be caught napping
Eight cars
again.
in.
Bobby, lead us through.
Green, green, green.
I was a little bit late. He's going to get a run up and outside. It's fine.
Outside. 19.72.
Not my best
Stay
start.
low, there's a car
I'll
on
be
the
the
high
first to
side.
admit it.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Wait, what?
Stay low.
It's
You're
like
clear
right
high,
here.
clear high.
So easy into here. One car is really easy.
Outside.
Or I think I'm getting passed on the outside by 22.
Still there.
Alright.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. 35.26. Championship top of the left.
Oh, that was bad entry.
Stay low. The car
Easy
is
wall.
C2. Just at the top of the left. 34.267.
He's got that
all clear,
momentum.
all clear. Stay low, there's a car on the
DJ,
high
I'm not all clear. I don't know what you're talking about. Which car you're watching.
All clear, all clear.
Slide up here. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, the respect for the difference in speed. I know I didn't show it last race. I was running over like 12 people that race. But in general in the league, like on average, this guy's putting outside. If you're faster than a car, you didn't try to pass them immediately as if you're gonna get just sniped down from the stands if you didn't gain that spot. Like, for example, if I was passing a lap car behind him, I waited about a quarter or a lap, depending on how far I was back, just to see like which line he's running, and then kind of, you know, race respectfully around him. If he needed to wait a corner, wait a corner. But I feel like that's just not happening so much anymore, especially with the variance in tire strategies, with the more cautions that we're getting in this 87 league with aggression. There's like a lot of guys on different tire strategies that feel like they have just a running time clock in the back of their head to like gain the spots or track position back. That's the part I've not really been a fan of, being as somebody who's been on the I need to go for it, I have new tire strategy, and then been on the receiving end of getting moved out of the way, where they have plenty of laps to actually do what they need to do. You know, Chick Hicks doing a rejoin.
You're up top 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide there.
Ooh, ambitious, but that costs the one a spot, so I kind of feel bad. He gets back to me. There we go. My car does not want to go down to the bottom, because I know cutting down is what's killing my right front. So maybe I do need to just stay top. But yeah, that's the one thing I'm not really. One thing I don't like about the 87 league so far. Because like if everybody raced respectfully to each other, it's like no matter where you are in the speed spectrum in that league, there's good racing to be found. Because especially like I've been loving racing guys in the mid pack, because like they're like cruising, they're flying. I'm loving like. We've raced against each other pretty much every goddamn week in other leagues, so we know each other's drives, and we know that like we're able to see the improvement between each other. At least I hope so. And you're giving them the respect that they need, that they deserve. But like, I don't know, it's not the case with every driver in that league, unfortunately. Or I guess a lot of narcissism. It's just the best way I could put it. Like racing's obviously a me first sport. You gotta beat it, finish really well, but we're not racing for money. And there's a little bit of pride, obviously, but I don't know. I feel like that should be for the officials. Especially in a long race season that they have. I think it was like I looked at the schedule. There's so many races in the 87s league. To where, like, if you are able to get around one person, one race, it's not going to be the difference between first in points and 20th. So, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. A lot of me first, a lot of I don't care about anything else but myself, and I'll pretend to care about others when I just really care about myself kind of energy, which is what I didn't feel in the other league.
33.841.
that's my 2 cents. It's my little ramble and my thoughts on, or me trying to rationalize why I'm not really vibing the same way as I was before. There have been some, like the race with the AI, that was awesome. Even though obviously, like, if I got wrecked by it, I probably would have the same opinion. But I don't know. That was like the reason why I thought it was awesome. Is at least the people I was around, like Tyler. I think Bryce was in that pack, and I think the Bucky's Carmichael. Like we waited, we all came together and understood that we needed to be patient to get around the wild AI drivers, and to see people come together and do a little bit of teamwork to maneuver past to see if our pack can catch the front pack, who's also having to work together to maneuver. I don't know, it's pretty cool. It felt like you're on a team for once. So yeah, that's what I hope we get back to as the season kind of starts wrapping up, or people start realizing that, like, hey, I'm not going to get first or top 5 in points, so might as well race for respect, you know? Well, hopefully that happens. I might... I don't know if I'm going to do a Watkins Glen because I am too much of a missile on that track because 1, auto clutch, and then 2, my braking sucks really badly to the detriment of other drivers. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I decided yet. Try to give him enough. Oh, I might have squeezed him to the wall. I'm sorry.
Get one outside.
But anyway, that's my 2 cents on league so far. Or me trying to just think out loud for a little bit as I slide up the track, and he's going to get a good run on me. Alright, I think I'm going to defend outside on 12 cars. He does a crossover. Because I do think I can start to get around some of these guys. Not going to go up to the wall, so he has to pinch this exit as I almost plow. Ooh, yeah, I need a... Oh my god. Okay, my car's driving way different than it was before. I need to pay attention now. So yeah, I'm going to back up my braking point and add a little bit of brake to it. Everybody's going top, it looks like, except for Trip up there. So that may be a sign that I need to start doing that. But if they're sliding around, I don't know what kind of drive off they might be getting on the top side.
34.336. Deleted this shit up 30.
We still got some low line believers in this pack right here. But I think that's going to be my best chance to pass if everybody's running high, is to just wait out the drop off or fall off and keep rocking the low line.
Stay low.
Wait for my car to get rotated. Alright, we're going to be sliding up here. Good. But yeah, see, the 15's not getting as much of a run as he did off the top side, so that might be able to help me a little bit.
34.371.
Yeah, I'm going in way too hot.
Still there.
I don't know how he hit the wall, he's still on my door.
Stay low.
But Cody York killing it right now, the 22 car.
You're clear high.
Hopefully he keeps it up. Because that'd be a really good finish for him, for iRating.
Still there. Still there.
I think I will have a chance in this one to gain up some ground on those fast guys up there.
Stay low. 34.
So I'm having to kind of modulate the throttle a little bit, so this might be a ball don't lie type of race, which would be cool. As in no weird draft mechanics, not able to match the throttle, but he's still getting a great run off of 2, so. And I see Brandon starting to make his way up, so once he gets to my bumper, letting him by. Yeah, Cody's still doing it. He's not quite able to clear me, which is good. Brandon's gonna
Stay low.
use me back in the front. Yeah, he's able to get a really good drive right.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Looks like I was just able to get by Cody, which is good, but it doesn't really matter because he'll fly back by me. I still want to keep it loose, so I'm going to take all that auto fuel. Cancer up. Get 4 and then see where we're at fuel-wise, I guess would be the strategy.
Extra 5 car.
Would I like to see stay green? Just to know where... Actually, no, this is caution probably is for my favor, because I can see what I was actually doing to my tires now, which will be nice. If I'm still a kill in the right front, I might just move up to the high line earlier. But I also messed up going into hot a few times, so may not be running the low line correctly either. That should be the story of the goddamn season for me.
Pit road is now open. Fueling up now should get us to the finish.
I don't know about that one, DJ. You've told me that before. You told me that last race, and we still had, like, we only had, I think, a 16-lap tank, and there were 30 laps left. You told we can get to the end. Absolute liar. Alright, another redemption's going to be on pit road here. So I have been a hot mess on pit road. So, Cody poking it on the outside. Dude, it's my least favorite part about pit road. People are so much better about being
Pit box
aggressive.
in 10,
Start veering over to the left here.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Beautiful. Alright, so where are we at? 90, 92? I feel like that's going to turn into like a 20% like difference though. We can try it though. I think we're doing okay.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Let's see where that puts us. He's going to beat me out.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. Line up single file.
Okay. 68 laps of fuel, 67 laps to go, so we should be good. So actually I do have to run the low line, because if I start running outside, I'll be short. Get fourth. Try to save as much as we can.
Catch the 13 car.
Might have been worth it to take 2. 92, 95. So it's looking like I'm on both of the fronts, unfortunately.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside.
Which is fair. I mean, I overdrove entry a few times. I pushed up the track a few times. So that's fine. Yes. But I do think there's going to be a caution, unfortunately, at some point. If we can go green all the way, that'd be sick.
Catch the 13 car.
This was like came out in 13, so some people stayed out or took 2, I guess. Which is fine. Let's burp my engine.
Get ready.
Alright. Here we go.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Ooh. First good start in quite some time.
The leader just did a 23.
He's already looking on the outside of it.
555.43.
It's gonna dive down. Car rotate. Yeah. But I'm early, because I have a lot of space to the guy behind me. Low here. Seems to be taking it easy. Maybe he's saving a little bit of fuel. I don't know. I don't think he was running the high line. First run. But he's also been really good about saving tires lately. So if he wants to see inside, I'll give it to him. Tracy. Respect. Get more respect to this lobby than I have for the 87s. Or the Wii. Nah, that's a lie. Most people I race around are super respectful. Alright, looks like we're going to try and follow Chick Hicks up through here. So I do think there will be another caution, and I am pretty good on fuel. But I still want to get that even tire wear for just pride at this point. Get a little practice, get on the right rear. I'll have apron.
Outside.
Never mind, it's going to go nowhere.
436. Stay low.
3 wide.
All clear, all clear.
Everybody's keeping their lane, which is cool.
Car 6 and taking the lead.
Missing at 3.
33.844. Got one outside.
Oh!
Still there? Hold the line. Still
The
there?
outside. Gonna make 7 pole.
Still there? Hold the line.
We're at a bit of a traffic jam right now. I need to stay calm,
Still there.
patient. So do you think... Oh, I might have
All
spaced
clear,
up.
all clear.
Alright, Trip's coming back.
34.315. Deleted.
I am braking a little bit early, so I don't want to necessarily check him out.
Good job, man. You got one
Get on the
outside.
outside here.
Still there. Stay low. There's a
I'll
car
let off
outside.
early.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Try to get a good run off the bottom. There you go. I do think stay ahead of Jonathan here.
34.136.
I don't want to move up till halfway through the run. Ooh.
Got one outside. Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Oh
Line
my
up, single
goodness.
file. Pit road is closed.
That was
Left up
scary.
9. Car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Trip got caught up in that. That's so unfortunate. He was running so good. Looks like some observations have been confirmed by Tony Blake Brewer. Yeah, 13 was aggressive, absolutely. But just gotta recognize it. That's why I didn't want to send it 3 wide that one time. That's so unfortunate. Hopefully he didn't get a lot of damage. I mean, I didn't hit him. So hopefully he just spun in, just has to put some tires maybe. Let's see what they're talking
Where
about.
are you in a hurry to get to?
Oh, is that the 3? Oh wait, no, that was the fastest guy who just got taken out. Or at least like lap-wise. Holy cow. Holy moly. I think I'm still good on fuel. 59 laps, 57 to go. Yeah, I'm good on fuel. So they're all gonna go in. Ooh. Okay. They must not have been able. Oh, because they're ripping the high line, so they were a little bit short. Now they're gonna be good.
Catch the 13 car.
That's a lucky break. Definitely. Definitely a lucky break.
Car,
Or maybe they
16. Got the lucky dog. Let
maybe they
it
only
lie on
took
the
like 2
outside.
tires or something. They want to get the other set, who knows. Or they only took fuel only on that first stop. Because we did only go down to like 92.95. Or 92.90. Or 90.92. Holy cow, words.
Let the 16. Car
So,
by.
we'll
He
see.
had
That'll be
position when the
interesting.
yellow
Hopefully
flag
Tripp
came
can
out.
get his damage fixed. And I guess the 3 car too, because he was really fast, that Dustin guy. We'll see him back up here.
And 4.
Yeah, it's like Jason Jim has it covered. I think the damage on the back end of the 13 may be helping him if it frees him up a little bit to rotate.
Yeah, I just watched the replay. You just
All
straight
right, man,
run
we're
me
going
over.
green next time by.
Bird
All
it
right, man.
in from
Line
Dustin
up on the
Buck.
outside road now.
Got ran over. Salute to your service. I'll see you in about 15 laps because you're still probably faster than everybody, even with the damage. So we'll be seeing him back up here. Ah, man, I need to. I was gonna go to the gym after this, but I'm feeling a little bit of a fever coming on.
Yeah, I don't know what for. You drive like an idiot.
I pick up some hand sanitizer to bring with me,
It's like not
so I don't
even
make anybody
halfway.
else sick at the gym. Especially with the equipment. But it's that time when you're elementary teacher, you just have to just understand that there's no hiding from any sickness that is going around. It's gonna happen. But I'm glad it's during the weekend and not the weekday, so I don't have to get a sub.
Get ready.
Alright, getting another good restart here.
All right, man. The pace car is in.
Yeah, there we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Ooh, he's
Clear
all
forward
over him.
plate. 19.932.
Should get a good run out of one here.
Deleted to
Back a little bit deeper than usual.
21.182.
Here we go. Not worth. Still want to save tiring. I'm liking the way it's turning in though. A little bit too rough on the right front, I think, coming off the corner. Try and get some speed. Yeah, really want this thing on the rear.
34.941.
Hopefully the brake bias will help me out. It's gotta be super patient on the throttle.
I see you, boy. Go ahead.
I'm running like Chicagoland in 3 and 4. That's what it feels like.
33.364.
It's way too deep. Way too deep on the right front there. Slider. You pay attention to see where those people that just pit come back out at. You're seeing. So let me know if it's a late caution and I'm taking tires or not. Oh, yep. I didn't want to get an exit off the corner anyway. This is gonna be a tough
10, I'm flat out amazed you're getting around the way you are. Your front right is pointing due east.
Yep. This will be one of those. This is what I mean. This is kind of driving that some people drive like in the 87 league, which is like they're well within their right too. It's their race, but to make a good league atmosphere, like I don't know. Let's see if I can get to go down the track here. Get a good run. Yeah. So we'll see. Let's be patient with them. So I also don't want to get my race ruined or accidentally like move up into him. Jonathan though is cruising. He's having a really good race. Might have to let him by here soon.
34.351. The lead is at 33.895.
Around lap 70, I might move up. He's coming back up to the lead here.
34.378.
Just peacefully riding around. Hopefully get some laps. Start to whittle away.
Alright, man. Halfway this time by. 34.319.
This thing, he's been running high and low, so I don't know which side to go to. See if we can get a run.
Outside. Stay low. 34.381. You're clear high, clear high. You're in third place.
Dude, just gotta be patient and try to force it the first time around. Got a little bit tight off exit, but I feel like that was fine. Yes, I don't know. He definitely expected me to go low on the apron, so that would have been, I guess, my bad.
34.349. The lead is at 34.527. 34.475. You're pulling away from the car behind. We got you 1 second.
Yeah, let's keep doing what I'm doing, and we'll see if the low line
34.429.
can start to chip away at their lead as they start to use their tires a little bit more up on the high line. I still don't think my tires are really even, at least it doesn't feel like that the way the car is driving, but hopefully the tire wear is minimal enough to where I have the advantage as these laps click on by, hopefully, without a caution.
Outside.
Looks like they're starting to lose grip up there a little bit.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Ooh, not quite clear, but we'll give them space here. And hopefully we can close the deal
Stay low, there's
coming
a car
out of
on the high
3
side.
and 4 here.
Clear high, clear
So
high.
we'll start to get some throttle when we get to the Menard sign. And then make him go low on me.
Got one outside.
So go high.
Stay low. 34.
Give him some space if he wants it.
You're in second. Good job, man. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Now he should have to go low if he wants to cross over. And we'll take a lap on the high side. Nope. He's fine with it. Looks like Dustin has too much damage here. That's unfortunate.
34.486.
Looks like we gotta go high here. Haven't really gone high yet this race. Go low, below Dustin. Give him some room up there.
Outside.
And then we'll just keep
Stay
on
low.
going low.
All
Hopefully
clear,
he
all
sees
clear.
me.
Outside. You're clear
Okay.
high, clear high.
Gas it at the Menards. Okay, I see in the relative that Brandon's making his way up. I just don't know if he took tires or not.
34.709.
But it took him quite a few laps to get up here. So I think the late set might not be the best move. Just kind of feels like old Atlanta, to where it's who can drive faster at the bottom out time for the tires, because now mine are worn enough to where it's pretty much even.
34.546.
It's a matter if you can execute. I guess they're playing better.
Next car is the leader.
Not really getting the turn down as much anymore, so might have to use a little bit of brake bias to help me with that. Go to 49.
34.514.
See if we can get down here. We were at the bottom here. He, I guess, is a little bit faster than what he's doing.
34.558.
I'm not gonna get a run here. So still gonna be a bit patient. So it looks like where I'm getting the most is the entry into 1 and 2. So we'll go ahead and give it a try.
34.578.
Yeah, because when he has to slide up the track, that's where I'm able to get at least underneath him. I don't know what I'm going to have to do, though. Because I'm not quite fast enough to where I can just straight up pass and blow like the last guy.
Outside. All clear, all
Cut
clear.
down there. Probably like got tight and he cut down.
34.607.
I'm gonna go high. So I can keep that run with him.
That being what the fuck?
I think I'm gonna go low.
Outside.
Make sure I can get my low exit here.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
I think I should be able to clear him.
34.639. Stay low. There you go, man. You're now the leader. You're clear high, clear high.
Now I get the outside if he crosses over. Which I imagine he will. Nope. Alright. Now it's gotta take away some laps.
34.718.
It's getting really tight in the middle of 1 and 2.
.774.
I feel like Brandon's still faster, so he'll eventually get around.
34.807.
Especially as I'm having a really tough time keeping it low. I wanted to go down a little bit more on the brake bias, and then that's all I really need.
.687.
Better.
That's pretty more. I'll let you do it.
.781.
I'm like pushing high in the middle of 1 and 2. It's killing me right now.
That car is a lap down.
I understand that Brandon's faster than me. He's gonna catch me. If all things stay even, so I do not need to get an indication around lap first.
34.649.
Just down. I think I just need to back up my braking point. So I'm getting really tight.
You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
low trip. It's gonna be an awkward place here, so I'll ease on the throttle to make sure I don't crash into him. Or I don't want to push up.
You're clear high, clear high.
It's gonna sacrifice a little bit of time, but again, Brandon's gaining on me anyway.
34.737.
A little bit earlier. Just try and get a better turn down here. There you go. Alright, let's carry that line out.
Sorry, John, I'm the car in front of us. I'm racing for the lucky dog.
We're good.
Hopefully it passes me on the high side. Give him one if he wants it, yeah.
Inside,
Get around me.
clear low, clear low.
Now, hopefully he can tow me around a little bit. That's where I can gain some
35.
distance on the guys behind me.
Good job, the next car is leader. The leader just did a 34.726.
20 to go. Then to go move up to the high line.
34.76.
Yeah, I'm still plowing a bit. Alright, front.
34.748.
Starting to get my turn down back. 1 and 2, which is nice. I just need to be able to carry more speed in 3 and 4. That's what it looks like. So I'll entry on the middle, and then let's see if I can get down on the Menards. Nah, it's still pushing. From gnome, what I want. Don't really want to fight him yet because I don't want the two behind me to get close enough. So still got some laps to go.
34.68.
My car still feels nice right now on the exit of 2. See if I can now get low at the Menards. There you go. There you go. Losing a little bit of distance, but the car feels better. I don't know what that means, but
34.841.
didn't want to take the middle line there. Because I don't want to use them until 10 to go. But for 3 and 4, I think we can enter middle. Get a good run. Gotta be careful with dirty air though.
.577. The leader just did a 34.65.
here. Interested to see when he's gonna start ripping top, if he does. Still gonna move up to the middle lane. Trade 3 and 4 so I can get on the throttle. Keep her down. A little bit tight there as he crossed across, or as he went down across the nose. I was ready for it. Not quite there yet. Should be able to get a good exit. It's gonna be tight, but a good exit. Looks like they had a wobble back there.
34.582. You're pulling away from the car line. We got you 1 second.
The middle here. So you can get a little bit of drive down. So I'm having a tough time with the dirty air in the middle of the corners. In the middle. Really get down there to the white line. Get an exit here.
.841.
A little bit lower than I wanted to. My exit's not going to be great. So we got a lap car that's going to be coming by us here soon. Alright.
34.7.
Now in the range where if I get close to him out of 4, I'm going to go high in 1 and 2. Try and get the run on him. That's good. Alright, gonna go high one more time.
34.797.
We got a lap car. Wants to go past me.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Yeah, I got really tight, so I'm gonna have to cool the tires down and might be able to get one last try at him.
34.946. Got one outside. Stay low. Stay low. 34.884. Alright, man, good job. You're now the leader. Stay low. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
Get room on the
Go
outside.
there, towards the line. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Go there, towards the line. All clear, all clear.
Alright. Alright, cool for 2 more laps, and then we'll go and send it.
We're in a podium position. Next car is leading.
Bobby Lavani up there.
.873. Got one outside.
Side.
That car is a lap down. You got one outside. 34.787. You're clear high, clear high. The lead is did on 34.76. You got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
She get a good run here. Those are going to go top. Pretty much for the race here.
34.801. We have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Don't have it.
Just got the white flag. That means one more lap.
Try top one more time to maybe get a run to 4.
34.78.
Nah, I don't think it's going to happen. Try it. Enter middle. Ready at low. Yeah, we both hit the wall. That was a good race to him. Well done. And a little bit of redemption. Not in the tire wear,
Good race, everyone.
but
There's the checkered flag.
but I guess in the speed department. But some fast guys got taken out, like Trip and that 3 car. He's really fast, so
Next side, babe.
it is what it is. Well, second place in the Mark Martin scheme. Not too bad. Oh, that was much needed. That was really, really much needed for the confidence.
I wish I had that last pit stop to do over again. I thought for sure there'd be another caution though.
Yeah, me too.
Damn 70 laps on them tires.
Pit
But-
box in. 10,
Oh well.
Yeah, strategy and cautions
Yeah, no, I
definitely
don't
broke well
expect
for
everyone
us.
to
5,
do 67 laps on
Three.
set 2.
2, 1. Right here.
Yep, I did 67. I was actually maintaining really well. I was losing like a tenth.
Alright, mute.
The guys were
There you go. Alright. 5570, so yeah, in the tire department, definitely just was burning those right fronts at the end, trying to get some sort of speed, but I think overall we weren't making them even, because I think if they were even, there was a couple times I may have been able to get around him, but, I mean, it is what it is. He's his rating for a reason, so he took care of him. It's a shame Tripp couldn't get another caution to get his damage fixed, and same with the 3 car down here, and I guess the 5 car as well. He had some damage and he was fast, so yeah, looks like cautions broke well for us. We'll see what cautions there were, what happened. Let me go to the first lap. There we go. Chase here. and we'll see what happens. First up, we got the 19 car. Oh, some contact. Both save it until we didn't. Big pile. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to go back on that one. See if somebody had like a bird's eye view of all this. Let's see what the 26 car saw. Chipping out in first gear. So it looks like there's a little bit of contact up there, but both were on track to save it. But unfortunately, when trying to save it, we dipped a little bit too low and hit that car, who just took out all the 4 cars up high out of nowhere, taken out. And then airborne, no Hans device, that's a death. So rest in peace to those who lost their lives here at Kansas Speedway today. And 17 trying to avoid everything, goes exactly where the 26 wants to go. So King is down. So it seemed to have been the big wreck today. Yeah, we still got rough ride for some of them. Alright, we got 17. Finish right around. Oh, spun it, but saved it. Get her back going. Well done. 25 car. Getting tight off the corner like I was all the race long. A little bit to the wall. Kept her straight though. Chick Hicks. Cosplaying. This one wasn't. Was this one on Chick Hicks or was this on old Terry Labonte? 2000 Cup Series champion. Let's see. Oop. Way too fast. Alright. So it looks like Terry wants to go low. 13's running the middle line. I think this might be on Terry. I think he got Roman here got a little bit too tight. So I think he was going to try and set up a cut down to get underneath the 13, but the entry was a little bit too high, so he got into him. Good save, it looks like. We'll see if the save ended up still being true. Yeah, it saves it. Good save there. But that was enough for a caution, it looks like. And a little bit of... Okay, so that's where... Okay. So that's where... This is where you go from, like, just a hard racer, which I would classify, like, the... Not the problem children, but those who I was talking about in the 87 series in terms of racing really, really hard. This is the difference, though, between, like, the officials and then, like, the league race, which, like, I will take as a positive. Even if something happens like this, we're not seeing this bullshit that happens afterwards. Like, get your revenge by passing him. Don't go and dump him. Because you don't know what his perspective was like, and you don't know, like, if he meant to do that or not. But now, this is what makes you a really, sometimes annoyingly, but very hard racer to just a fucking weapon, for lack of better words. Alright. So, revenge on pit road. Yep, that'll happen. One car. Yeah, he was getting really tight at it too. 16 survived from, I think they were the one that got deleted in the first caution, but yeah, against the wall, and then we got some contact, but kept it high, kept it going. 22 was having a great run early on, and I think one of his first couple runs, but getting tight out of 4, really tough to run that 3 wide. 2 car going up, kissing the wall. Chick Hicks sending it too deep. So I don't know if Dustin's been running the high line pretty much all race, so 13 should at least kind of be aware. Both wanted to go middle. I think Dustin assumed 13 was going to go high, and 13 assumed Dustin was going to go high. So that led 2 people with different entry speeds coming to the middle. And when you leave no room for error, errors happen. Driving through. And I think that's where 5 got taken out. And sure got caught up in there somewhere. Yeah, we'll go, we'll just go. And then we'll go a couple cars back to see. No excited. I guess Intrip had nowhere to go. Just like the 5 car up there, because they're gonna slide up, and then could have been. So I think Trip might have been one caution away from being back in it, unless he got plowed into over here. No. Let's see what the damage looked like. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think that might have been wheel damage. That's unfortunate. '24 car. Jonathan was having a good run. The Baja Blast gets in the outside wall. Trunk fell off. Sure, getting tight because of wheel damage. I can't imagine what his right front was looking like. Gets the wall. 20 car. Might have been the same business. And that might have just been tire warning. Yeah, it's tire warning. 15? Old Terry? Or no, Bobby. Tire warning. 24? Really tight out of the corner. Good job not hitting 3 car up there. 25, tire warning. Tire warning. Kissing the wall. Larson Leiden, round 1 and 2. Probably got a good run off the corner here. Yeah. Yeah, 22 is good about that high line. Another, getting tight out of 4. Yep, did that one on the last lap. Saves it though, good job. 3 car. There he goes. Yeah, that's where we saw him kiss the wall. And I think if I stuck it on the outside and hit the wall myself, I might be able to get side by side, but again, clearing him was going to be very difficult. And tire warning probably. Tire warning, tire warning. What lap are we on? 78, we're getting there. Tire warning. Tire warning. Pass. 8 car. Tire warning. Trip, possibly tire warning. Yeah. Bobby, I don't know, this might not all be tire warnings, because I don't know how many tires you can have that get a warning, like, that multiple times in one run. Sounds like everybody's downshifting. Baja Blast. 1 card. See if we can get it. Boom. Oops. I was going to try and get both of us in the wall. Same spot, and that looks like that's the race. Alright. Well, pretty solid. A couple people had some really good runs, like the 2 car getting all the way up from 15th to 3rd. Ross getting from 17 to 6, and it sounded like he was on really old tires, so shout out to him. 17 car, 22 to 9. It's really good finishes, but unfortunately those finishes came at the cost of the 3 car. It looks like the 5 car. 13 was fast, a little bit of a weapon. And then Trip and the 9 car both should have finished a lot higher than they did, but good thing about officials, if you have a race like that, you can just go queue up another one. But yeah, so is life. It's circle life. Thank you for again, all 2 of you, or last time it was I think 4 of you that watched it and watched all the way through, listened to my monotone rambling. And yeah, appreciate you watching. You guys are awesome. Have a wonderful weekend, and goodbye.